Okay, quick question for you. How many times have you already used artificial intelligence today? Maybe without even realizing it. Think about it. Have you unlocked your phone today? Listened to a recommended song on your commute? Or maybe you checked the fastest route to dodge traffic? Look, unless you live entirely off the grid, you've definitely interacted with AI today. It's so easy to get caught up in all the futuristic sci fi hype, but the truth is, AI is already here. It's our invisible, everyday toolkit. So, to really ground our understanding of exactly how this technology is shifting our reality, we're breaking down a great, concise article today titled Artificial Intelligence Changing the Way We Live. We're pulling all of our facts directly from the source just to help us separate the actual reality from all the noise out there. Welcome to The Explainer. My absolute biggest goal today is to help shift your perspective. We're going to take AI out of the realm of abstract theory and bring it right down to practical, everyday reality. All right, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, what actually is AI? Second, AI in your daily life. Third, transforming major global industries. Fourth, valid concerns and risks. And finally, our collaborative future. Let's get to it. Section 1. What actually is AI? Let's strip away all the jargon. Notice how beautifully simple this core concept actually is. Our source defines artificial intelligence as computer systems designed to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. So we're talking about recognizing speech, solving complex problems, and crucially, learning from experience. It's not magic, right? It's just highly advanced problem solving. Now, you might be thinking AI just popped up out of nowhere over the last year or two, but it really didn't. Our source points out that scientists have actually been researching AI for several decades. So why the huge, sudden boom today? Well, it comes down to a really powerful combination. Incredible recent advances in computing power paired with the massive availability of large amounts of data. That data is literally the fuel that's allowed AI to become a part of everyday life. Section 2. AI in your daily life. Think of it as your invisible assistant. So the crazy part is that most of us use AI all the time without even knowing it. Look at these examples drawn straight from our text. When your smartphone unlocks just by recognizing your face, yep, that's AI at work. When online shopping sites recommend products based on your past purchases, or streaming services serve up the perfect movie or song to match your vibe, that's AI too. Navigation apps analyzing real-time traffic to calculate your fastest route home, AI. Even those virtual assistants answering your voice commands to set a timer or turn on your smart lights, all driven by this exact technology. It is so deeply embedded in our normal routines. Section 3. Transforming major global industries. Let's look at the macro impact. Zooming out from the phone in your pocket, our source details how this scales across massive global sectors. In healthcare, doctors are now using AI to analyze medical images and patient records, which actually helps detect diseases much earlier. It's a real game changer. Over in agriculture, AI-powered drones and sensors are monitoring crops and identifying plant diseases, which helps farmers use water far more efficiently. In manufacturing, you've got intelligent robots taking over those super repetitive tasks with extreme accuracy, boosting both productivity and workplace safety. And in education, AI is being used to adapt lessons to match individual students' strengths and weaknesses, creating truly personalized learning. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're very specific, tangible benefits reshaping our world. Section 4. Valid concerns and risks. Time to address the AI anxieties. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room because our source outlines some very real, very valid worries people have. On the risk side, there's the very understandable fear that machines might replace certain jobs, especially those involving routine tasks. Then there are huge privacy concerns, right? Because AI systems collect and analyze vast amounts of our personal information to work. And importantly, AI systems can make mistakes or produce completely unfair results if they're trained using incomplete or biased data. But on the flip side, we have the safeguards. Because of these valid concerns, scientists and governments are actively working together right now to develop ethical guidelines that encourage the responsible use of AI. Section 5, our collaborative future. Where is this all heading? I absolutely have to highlight this specific quote from the text. It says, rather than replacing humans completely, many researchers predict that AI will work alongside people, helping them solve complex problems more quickly. You know, experts definitely believe AI is going to rapidly improve, but the end vision here is one of collaboration, not total human replacement. And this is exactly why humans are still absolutely essential. Machines are fantastic at routine tasks and analyzing massive mountains of data, but the workforce of the future is going to need to lean heavily into what we can call human superpowers. Things like creativity, critical thinking, communication. Actually, scratch that. It's not just communication, it's complex problem solving too. These are abilities that remain incredibly difficult for machines to just imitate. So instead of just fearing artificial intelligence, experts are really encouraging us to learn about it and use it responsibly. Like any powerful tool, unlocking the enormous benefits requires a few things from all of us: careful planning, ethical decision-making, and massive cooperation across governments, businesses, scientists, and the public. But honestly, most importantly, it requires an educated public. Understanding how AI works basically has to become an essential part of our everyday education. I want to leave you with one final, pretty powerful thought drawn directly from our source material. We're at a really pivotal moment right now. The choices our society makes today will absolutely influence how AI shapes the future for generations to come. So the question is, are we ready to collaborate with this technology? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, keep exploring.